Hey everyone, in this video, I'm breaking down the absolute best ways to go from mid-game straight into late game. It's your all-in-one guide covering every single hive color, so let's dive into it. But first we have to understand what point of the game is considered mid-game and what things you should have before we can start working towards late game. First, you need to have the most important thing ever, and it's what makes you mid-game, which is the Supreme Star Amulet. If you do not have this just yet, then make sure to watch my SSA guide linked to the video in the information card. And for your bees, you should generally have at least 45 bees. And for your equipment, you should have the diamond mask, petal belt, coconut canister, and coconut clogs. If everything is checked here, then congratulations, you are officially mid-game, which means we can now start the guide. Right now, you're either mixed or early blue. If you're still mixed, you need to become an early blue, since from now on, the only way you will make enough honey to progress into higher levels is if you go a hive color, and the only color option right now is blue. So you should be blue if you're not already. Progression as a blue lies in mythics. They are what make you generally stronger, so getting mythics is better than getting hive slots, as the last few hive slots are expensive. Getting mythics will generally help you make more honey to buy the final 5 hive slots. As you get a full mythic hive, you should work towards 50 hive slots. More hive slots equals more mythics, which equals more honey, so your hive should look something like this. Mostly mythics. A few gifted, 50 hive slots, and around level 12 or 13. And as you get 50 bees, you should also work towards a full level 12 to 13 hive if you are not already. After that, you should get a level 15 hive and at least a 4/5 pop star, but preferably a 5/5. A 5/5 pop star costs around 5 to 10 trillion, depending on your luck. After getting your level 15 hive, we can now progress with equipment. The order varies on your macro abilities. If you macro for over 18 hours, then you will get the Tide Popper first. But if you macro for under 18 hours, you should get the hydroponic planter first. I know this might seem stupid, and you want to get the cool endgame tool, but this is the optimal path, since if you're macroing for under 18 hours, it will be hard to keep up your nectars. And nectars are way more important than the Tide Popper, as the Tide Popper isn't as important to blue as, for example, the Gummy Baller, or the Dark Scythe is for white and red. At this point, you can be rich enough to get value from spending honey on tickets from the ticket dispenser. So do that and buy star treats. You should use star treats or gingerbread. It might be expensive, but it's for your own good. The order of gifting should be as follows: 1 buoyant bee, 1 tadpole bee, 1 fuzzy bee, 8 tadpole bees, rest of your buoyant bees, and then the rest of your tadpole bees. But now after getting your hydroponic or Tide Popper, you should get the other thing. So if you got the hydroponic first, then get the Tide Popper, and if you got the Tide Popper first, then get the hydroponic. And then after that, your progression will be the same. Get the petal planter, then the heat-treated planter, and then the gummy boots. After that, you should level up your hive to level 18 if you haven't already. You can get the coconut belt if you got everything else in the game, and obviously the planter of plenty if possible. Otherwise, the only thing to do is get to level 20, as level 20 is the minimum requirement for white and red hives. Now we will start with the red progression first. Get the petal planter. But if you got it while you were blue already, then you're good. After that, get the demon mask. As you get the demon mask is when you should start switching out your bees into red bees, then now you can do Riley bee quests for the Dark Scythe and get all the required things. So after the demon mask, you should get the Dark Scythe. At this point, you should get the digital bee if you don't have it already and start working on red and white drives, and glitched, of course. If you don't have the heat treated from when you were blue, then get that, as well as the gummy boots and lastly the hydroponic planter, and you should get the coconut belt whenever possible. If you're going white, it's basically the same thing. Petal planter if not obtained already, but gummy baller before gummy mask, then the gummy boots, then the hydroponic, and then the heat treated, and then importantly the coconut belt whenever possible, because the honey from tokens is really important for white. Grind for drives and digital too, since they are very important as well for white. But that's really it for this guide. I hope it was helpful and not too long. I wish you all the best with your bee swarm grind. See ya!